Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today is my last morning over here in this beautiful place, and I'll be heading out in a few hours to Mina and then Arafah, inshallah. Make dua Allah accepts our Hajj, and Allah accepts everyone who's in Hajj this year. Please make dua for me and my family, and Allah bring us over and over again to this Masjid Haram in Makkah al-Mukarramah and Masjid Nabawi, inshallah. What comes to my mind today is just seeing those people who came and saw the Kaaba for the first time. You know, it's just an unbelievable experience. They're just some moments in your life, wallah, they take your breath away. Your heart races, your eyes swell up with tears, and your soul just knows it. Wallah, one of those moments is when you first see the Kaaba. There's nothing greater than that. You've been dreaming of this for years. You spent your life savings, you left your family behind, took time off from work, endured heat, jet lag, exhaustion, and all for this. And now you're standing in front of Baytullah, the house of Allah. A poet captures this feeling so beautifully in his words. He says, "Hayrat se khud ko kabhi dekhta hoon, aur dekhta hoon kabhi mein haram ko." Sometimes in sheer amazement, I look at myself, and sometimes I look at the haram, going back and forth. The poet over here is capturing a deeply personal moment of stunned disbelief. Like, am I really here? It's as if he's checking himself twice, you know, disoriented between dream and reality. The heart knows the greatness of this place, and at the same time, it finds it so hard to accept that someone like me, a sinner like me, has been chosen to stand here. A moment when the heart trembles at the honor, like, I'm here. And then his eyes shift from himself to this beautiful masjid. You look around at the walls, the minarets, the marble, the people, but your gaze really is fixated on the Kaaba. This is the house of Allah. Then the eyes begin to tear up. And then the poet continues to say, La ya kaha mujhko mera muqaddar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Where has my destiny brought me? This is the line of surrender of Islam. You didn't earn this. You couldn't plan this. You may have booked 2 flights, packed bags, saved money, but you know in your heart, this was not your doing. This was his invitation. And that realization breaks you in the best way. All you can say is Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Maybe you say it, or maybe you whisper it through your tears. There's no sentence more fitting when everything inside you feels overwhelmed and you just complete silence. And now you move on. The poet moves on over here from that moment to the mataf, and he captures this moment as you enter the mataf. Qatare ko jaise samandar samete, mujhko mataf apne andar samete, jaise samete, aghosh madar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. He's referring to his own insignificance, a single small drop that's being swallowed by this vast, endless ocean. The ocean here represents the overwhelming mercy, majesty, and presence of Allah, manifested through the sacredness of the Kaaba. He feels humbled like a tiny existence in a divine ocean of sacredness. Jaise samerte aghosh madar. The mataf gathers me like the arms of a mother gather her child. This line melts the heart. After expressing the grandeur and overwhelmingness of the mataf, the poet brings a contrasting image, that of comfort, safety, and love. The mataf doesn't just awe you, it embraces you. It doesn't only overwhelm you like an ocean, but it also reassures you like a mother. This is the dual beauty of the sacred space. It humbles you and heals you all at once. But then comes a question that shakes the heart. If this is what it feels like just to see the house, then what must it feel like to see the Lord of the house? Allah says, وَجُوهٌ يَوْمَئِذٍ نَاظِرَةٌ إِلَىٰ رَبِّهَا نَاظِرَةٌ. Some faces on the day will be radiant, gazing at their Lord. إِنَّكُمْ سترون ربكم كما ترون هذا القمر لا تضامون في رؤيته. The Prophet said, you will see the Lord on the day of judgment just as you see the full moon, clearly without any difficulty. And in his most intimate dua to Allah, he asked, Allahumma inni as'aluka ladhata an-nadhri ila wajhika al-kareem wa shawqa ila liqa'ik. Oh Allah, I ask you for the sweetness of gazing upon your noble face and the longing to meet you. The longing to meet Allah is what fueled the hearts of the righteous, pious predecessors. Hassan Basri said, لو علم الزهاد والعباد أنهم لا يرون ربهم لزهقت أنفسهم. If the worshippers knew that they would not see their Lord, they would die from grief. Rabia al-Adawiyya, she used to whisper, ما عبدتك خوفا من نارك ولا طمعا في جنتك ولكن حبا لك وشوقا إلى رؤيتك. I do not worship you out of fear of your fire, no out of desire for your paradise, but out of love for you, O Allah, and longing to see you. And in paradise, that moment will come, just like the sight of the Kaaba came for us. And nothing will be more beloved to the people of Jannah than that sight. The Prophet said, فَيَكْشِفُ الْحِجَابِ فَمَا أُعْطُوا شَيْئًا أَحَبَّ إِلَيْهِمْ مِنَ النَّظْرِ إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِمْ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ. Allah will remove the veil, and nothing they are given will be more beloved to them than gazing upon their Lord, mighty and majestic. And you know what amazes me the most? How far we go just for this moment. We give up our life savings, we take time off from our work, we leave our beautiful innocent children, some of them crying every single day asking, when will Baba and Mama return? We leave parents, some of them that are not well. We fly for hours, sleep in tight rooms, walk miles under the sun, and yet the moment we see the Kaaba, it all disappears. All the struggles, all the emotional weight, it just fades away. And we just cry, tears we didn't plan, tears we didn't even know were inside us, tears that didn't feel like they've been waiting our whole lives for one sight. And I've witnessed something again and again. The one who sacrifices the most to get here is the one who cries the most when they arrive, because pain makes your heart soft. And when the heart is softened, a heart soft meets the Kaaba, it breaks open, but in the most beautiful way. And maybe that's a secret hidden inside the journey, that the depth of our sacrifice is what unlocks the depth of our connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And maybe, just maybe, this moment of seeing the Kaaba was never just about the Kaaba itself. Maybe it was always pointing us towards something far greater. It was a preview that the joy of seeing the Kaaba is only a preview of the joy of seeing Allah one day. The sight of Kaaba brings tears, but the sight of Allah will bring eternal peace.